Alright. Oh, cool. Another stream. Here we go. Just need to set up a few things as normal. So bear with me one moment. Let's go into here. And here. Where are we at? Okay, it's not come up yet. Okay, here. Let Discord know. Early stream today, as it is much earlier than I normally stream, but I got a bit of time, so we'll go with that. Just need it to show up. There we go. Give me the link. Cool. That one there. And smash in. Alright, looking good. Hello, hello.
Sense the deep humming noise reverberating from deep within the forest. It comes and goes, but during our journey it has grown louder. And next to this gate, it is more piercing than ever.
Okay. Let's do an Outriders. See how we go.
Tiago was right about that hum. My teeth are chattering from the vibration. Strange structure. Some kind of switch over there.
How is everyone doing? Need these boots, man. Pop. Come here, you. Oh, I love it. Love the meteor. Let's gather them all up. Need to empty this one. You down. She went down well quick. Get through, mother. I have some good news though. Go on, let's line all these guys up. Come on. They all funnel in when you go next to the door here. It's quite nice. There's one guy all the way. Typical, eh? Nice. Alright, cool. That's that one done. Yeah, guys, I've got some good news. I might be getting a better internet connection of some kind. Which is amazing. Hella good news. Thanks for the like as well. Appreciate that.
An obelisk mechanism in the middle. Could be the way forward.
It'd be amazing if I can get a bit of a better connection and stream in 1080. Oh god, I'd be so happy. I've got a 4G dongle coming, and I'm going to test out that and see if it's any better, because it'll make such a difference. God, it'll make a huge difference. So many wins. I've kind of figured an advanced tips and tricks of this as well. That I can, while I'm doing my heat waves, so while I'm actively like casting a heat wave, I can change weapon, and then as soon as I've done the heat wave, it like it changes immediately. So I can pretty much weave Moaning Winds into the middle of spamming heat waves to like really get higher DPS off. Testing out this, seeing if it works. So I just changed weapon there, and I know my Moaning Winds wasn't on off cooldown then. But I'm going to try and do it a bit more. That's too far away then. A bit ambitious. Just gonna. Oh, there we go. Chat wasn't updating. I knew it wasn't. I have to just put in. Topper, hello, and if you mash it, dude. I literally just got through watching the stream yesterday. Are you mad? Absolute madman. How are you? I'm not doing carries, no. My internet connection can't handle it. It's kind of what I was talking about a second ago. So I do have some good news on that. I've just been on the phone with BT, which is to do with my internet stuff at the moment here. Been on the phone with them for ages, trying to find some way, of any kind of way, to improve my internet connection. One, so I can do carries and things much easier, so I can increase the upload speeds for the streams, which means I can increase the stream quality and stream in 1080, which would be amazing for you guys that want to see and everything. I'm really hoping this works. But yeah, basically my standard connection is terrible, so I'm getting a dongle that's coming Monday-ish, hopefully Monday, maybe Tuesday, to set up a 4G connection, which should put me from about 1.6 meg upload, which is absolutely terrible, to, they estimated, maybe about 5 to 6. And if I can get 5 to 6 meg uploads consistently, then I can stream in 1080, which would be a huge difference. So that is really cool. Super hyped for that. It literally will make such a difference to the stream. It's teething problems, you know, the channel's still new, everything's still new. But yeah, I was like, okay, woke up this morning, I had a few things to do first thing this morning. I've got a bit of time. I've got like 2.5 hours or something like that now. And I was like, do you know what? I want these boots. And I want to make another build guide video, but I need the Acari boots for mass to consumer. I need them. So I was like, I'll just do another stream, see if I can get them, and we'll go from there. All right. Bop. These guys. I find this is the best way with these. Just kind of wait on cooldowns a little bit. See, I've changed weapon there and like weaved a Moaning Winds into the middle of firing off all those heat waves, which is really cool. It's a really nice, like a little advanced tip. Where's the broodmother come down from? Ah, just here. cool. Surge. No, thank you. Here we go. Like ground spikes. That always hurts a lot. Ouch. Try and keep my health up here. Oh, Moaning Winds is just so much work, man. I really don't think chat. Maybe you guys aren't chatting today, which is totally cool if everyone's just chilling. But I think I've got problems with chat updating. I'll check in a second. Gotcha! No, maybe it's absolutely fine. I just want to double check on there though.
Spewing
So just
anomaly
alt
energy
tabs.
is creating the storm. That's what's causing the vibration.
Alright, cool. I think it's just chilling. Alright. 4 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Come on, boots, 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 boots. I think it's a bust. Boots or bust? I think it's a bust. Alright. No worries, let's do another one. Untamed Power doing some work there. Moaning Winds for the win. Yeah, I like Moaning Winds, but since I run assault rifles, I can't use the swap around method. The reload's so quick, I have to manually do it, which is better for me anyway. Right, that's fair enough. I mean, you can literally just fire a bullet and reload, right? Metal Gamer, hi Ben. Tried your AoE Trickster build yesterday. That thing is just silly good. Oh my god, isn't it so good? I love that build. It's so much fun. Oh man, I'm really happy that you enjoy that. I absolutely love that build. It's so much fun. The damage is crazy. You get a nice, especially if you're with a debuff Pyro, man. Last night we were talking about it, and someone was saying that he had 2 debuff Pyros with him, and he was using that build, and he did a 78 million crit. Like 78 million, like it's just mad. I don't even know. That might even one-shot the Eye of the Storm Boss. It's just crazy, right? Absolutely mental. Far. Come on. No, it's not gonna hit him. He didn't get lucky. Oh, you're still alive. I see. See how it is. Ha! Melted. Wait for a bit of cooldowns. There we go. Yeah, it's so good for the elites, man. So good. It's just that single crit, especially if everything lines up and you've got all your buffs going and you can get behind something. Oh god, it's just silly strong. Better drops with 3 people. I know it lags, but it's worth it. Better drops. I've never heard that. Never heard that. But again, I don't really play much multiplayer because my internet connection is so terrible. However, as I was just saying, I have good news on that. I'm going to be trialing out a like a 4G dongle, like next Monday, if it all turns up on time. All right. There we go. You turn. There's the ironclad. So yeah, if that turns up all right, then it's going to be a huge improvement if it works fine. Wow, that was a lot of meteors in. Barrels, man. Come on, cool down. Just going to do it here. Here we go. Let's just get them all. Melted. Nice, cool. Well, good. It's your go-to Trickster build from now on. Nice. Yeah, it'd be really cool with multiplayer as well. Really, really cool. Topper. Ah, yeah, running solo, getting lots of things. I run a debuff Pyro, my friend doubled his total damage, killing things I set on fire. Well, this has got debuffs in it. This one, I've got burnt out. But I know that there's more. There's more that you can go down, isn't there? If you were to go down. Hold on. Let's just make sure I nail these guys a bit. If you were to go down, don't teleport me. Fine. Or do teleport me. And again, hey. Sorry, yeah. If you get the bomb, you can debuff with that, can't you? See how that counts in. Nice. Yep. Fortunately, I miss all these guys as they come out of the room. Here we go. It's so good. I love the meteors. Love it. 40% on thermal bomb that you can stack. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Damn it. More
Thanks, Fumesha. Appreciate that. Vortex. You put it there. Just watching them on the minimap disappear. Pop. Now this one's open. Skip everything. Skip the elites. See you later.
All I'm missing is
Shadow Comet is lush. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Especially when you get multiple Shadow Comets off from one shot, like from back here. There we go. That was like 2 or 3 maybe. Ah, I wasn't close enough. Just missed him. I've never had a guy stand so far back like them. Oh well. I don't have that one, so I have the 25% and I apply weakness. So weakness makes them do less damage to you, and vulnerability makes you do more damage to them. If I have my understandings correct. So you're debuffing with the weakness how much they hurt you. Fine on that way as well. Shoot him down. Can I get here quick enough? Looks like it. Oh, melted. Credit where credit due, the devs really did make some awesome unique mods. Yeah, there are some really nice mods. And then there's a bunch that I think are underpowered and a bit almost like wasted. Which I think just need a bit of a tweak. Because I think they've got some nice ideas. But to make them relevant to match things like... I mean, Shadow Comet's one, Moaning Winds is another one, like it's really good. But like even just more generic ones, I'd say generic, like Fortress, right? Because it just... extra damage across the board. You know, you can have Fortress and just increase all your damage by 43% all the time, which is absolutely ridiculous. They're so good. And then you can have like Ultimate Storm Whip, which does not too much lightning damage, like here and there. Like, and then the freeze ones, which I think like the freeze, like the ultimate freezes, what they should have done to make for the ultimate version. One, the cooldown's less, and I get that. But then they should have added in something like you also then do extra damage to things that are frozen. So you freeze them and then do like an extra bonus bit of damage to them, which would make them more relevant. So I think like a little tweak like that would have a huge impact, because not many people use like the ultimate burning or the ultimate this. You can like ultimate bleed's good with the vampiric mag, and there's some nice combos. But yeah, there's a few things that need, in my opinion, just a few tweaks, just to catch up with like Dark Sacrifice and Killing Spree and things like that. Yeah, he's under level, so it works for now. Cool. I use 25% debuff on Heat Wave. Yeah, the burnt out mod, which is great.
It's disabled.
One other piece also just applied to weakness. Cool. Yeah, I was using a weakness one for my budget style build, and that's fair enough. It helped me get to CT15 because they just did a bit less damage to me. Helped me go through. Want to see he? I mean, buddy. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. There's a few that could use some tweaking. And then there's the like diffuse. I think it's called diffuse or something. Mask of the Cannonball Town. I don't even want to pick that up. Let it break down. Like diffuse, which increases your armor and your resistance while sprinting. But what it needs to do, they need to tweak it so it increases your armor and armor and stuff while sprinting, and then when you stop, the buff stays with you for like 3 seconds. So because otherwise it's, you know, you're running around, you take less damage, but as soon as you stop to do anything, cast a skill or do anything, you lose it, and it's like, well, you might as well just have damage absorber. Like you see, there's these other ones that don't quite work as well. Because damage absorber is just going to be with you all the time. Let me just see if it's called diffuse. I think I know what it looks like. So you know what I'm talking about. Do I even have it here? There it is. So sprint increases your armor. And I mean, it's 50% resistance, which is huge. They could even tweak that down to like 30% resistance and keep the armor about that, because it's still less than like damage absorber, right? But it's a huge amount of resistance. But it needs to stay with you for a little bit, or even maybe make a tier 3 version of it. Like, that's just like one random example. Let me see if I can think of anything else. Rejuvenation's okay, but it's a bit awkward. They need like a better version of rejuvenation, so you can keep it up all the time, because it's an 8-second buff on a 10-second cooldown, so you've got this awkward 2 seconds all the time. So like that, I used it on my Trickster when I first got to like CTs and things. It did work for me, extra armor and extra firepower. But yeah, it's just not as consistent as some. Anomaly Echo. See, purity, right? This needs to be, because nobody really uses this, this needs to be reduces the duration of negative statuses by 75%. And grants you, this is what they need to add on, and grants you immunity to that status for like 5 seconds, right? After you've been hit by it once. So you get frozen, right? And then it's a heavily reduced freeze duration, and then you're immune to it for like 5 seconds, or immune to burn. Like, that might be something that makes this then viable to be, I say viable, but make it usable in more of a meta style build. You know, there's a couple of little tweaks that they can do to these mods that nobody really uses. A cycle of power is okay. I need to, let me have another look what I've got. No, down here. Ultimate vulnerability bullets, like 1 second cooldown. If it's just going to be vulnerable and you're not getting any kind of extra, I mean, you are getting extra damage because you're making them vulnerable in that situation, right? But you need something else with it. Maybe it needs to be vulnerable in an AoE, right? So, because if you're going to take vulnerable bullets over Fortress or over Killing Spree or Dark Sacrifice, like, it just doesn't compare at all. Like, a 1 second cooldown, it needs to be like a no second cooldown, so you can just like spray it, make everything vulnerable all the time, and that's like what your build's based around, like heavily vulnerability, right? Anomaly mutation, I absolutely love the idea of this. So shots and enemies afflicted by any status condition multiplicates and mutates it into a different one, but they need to increase dot damage, so damage over time things like status damage. and then have this, and it just spreads out, and you know, you can set one thing on fire, then shoot it with this, and all the enemies next to it, one will then get slowed, another one will get frozen, another one will get like bleed, another one will get, you know what I mean, and then you shoot another one, and it just like spreads, and all of a sudden you've got all these different like, kind of status effects, and that would be really, really cool. But I haven't played around with this one yet, and I really want to. So yeah, I feel like a bunch of little tweaks, because I think there's some mods that are just outright garbo, if I'm honest. But there are others that are really cool. But there's other ones that just need to tweak up. So that's the Techno middle tree. They do bonus damage to frozen targets. Right, okay. So maybe, yeah, Ultimate Freezing Bullets is just something based around Techno. Because I haven't played Techno. My Techno's like, I say that, my Techno's like level 16. I've never really bothered learning it at the moment. Because there's some of you guys might know, if you follow the channel, I've done obviously a load of Trickster, and now Pyro, and then I'll get on to like Techno. I might do Techno next, and then Devastator. I'm not sure yet. Not sure. But we've also got Biomutant coming into the mix very soon.
Looks like the Pharaohs built a camp in the impact crater.
Them. That was a lot of meals. Don't you go anywhere. Set that other guy on fire there. Gotcha. Too ambitious, is it? Oh no, I could reach quite far. I thought this only had like a 10 meter range. That looked like a lot more than 10 meters. Yeah. Moaning wins, man. So strong. So strong. There's another guy. Let's reload this. Cool. Would that stack heatwave debuff? So if using double gun, like vulnerability and heatwave, would they stack together? That is something I've not tested. You would assume, because they're different, that you could stack vulnerability and debuffs. I hope they would stack. Otherwise, it's just another reason for why vulnerability bullets would be not used. Because you could make like this ultimate kind of debuff build, doing all your pyro debuffs and then vulnerability. Maybe you could do vulnerability and weakness, you know, if you really wanted to go down the route of just playing like co-op and making everything just do nothing, you know. You could go down a complete like CC build where you're not really doing any damage, but you're freezing things or slowing things, making them vulnerable and weakness, and just debuffing them in general. It'd be like the ultimate co-op build, wouldn't it? How to make your friends have so much fun, right? That kind of build. But yeah, I mean, if you could get a friend and you could have like a secondary weapon, right, that's got like vulnerable on, what you want to do then is, with your friend, go up to like an elite or something and use your normal debuffs and get him to shoot him. And then replicate exactly the same, but also then use your other weapon to just add vulnerability. And then see if they do more damage by doing exactly the same kind of hit or damage, right? That sounds like the way you would want to go. And just see if they do more damage. Come here. Where's the behemoth? You're over there. He comes out of a different place like every time. Oh, birds as well. Ah, nice. Come down. Go. Ooh. Just dodged him. Got him. All I care about is clearing and run. If someone else is killing, that's totally fine. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it could be really nice just to have as like an off build or a different type of build. Like I love different builds, changing things around. That's why I like making guides all the time. I love experimenting. But I can't tell you guys how much I'm hyped now for Monday to see if this connection, this 4G dongle, if it makes a difference. Because as I said, I've only got currently like one. That's another thing here. Like 1.6 meg uploads, which is really terrible, and it means obviously I can only stream in 720, and it's like the low end of 720 as well in terms of bitrate, which is, it just is what it is. I just work with what I got, right? But if I can get this up to like 5, which is what this dongle is promising me, and we'll fingers crossed with it, then I'll be able to stream straight up in 1080, and then I'll be able to have people join, and we can do runs together, and it'll be amazing. I can actually do like viewer CT runs properly without everybody lagging and it going crazy, so I can get you guys in like all the time. Like, how cool does that sound? And then when I'm farming for my gear, we'll be helping farm everyone else's gear as well. I think it's just going to be like a win-win. And then if you're going to bring in the debuff Pyro with vulnerability bullets, we can test it and see how it goes. So I am keen and I am hyped. I don't want to get my hopes up too much in case it's a bit of a flop, but I am keen and hyped. I feel like this run's going really well. I'm just chatting away, and we're up to 6 likes, guys. Thank you so much. You know I would appreciate a good like. Okay. See, like there, I've already switched and put in a Moaning Winds into that rotation. Weaving it, trying to weave them in and out as much as I can of even my heat waves. It's all about abusing mechanics, right? Gotcha! Whoop, whoop.
Zahidi, I found a pod down here guarded by monsters.
7 minutes, 9 seconds. Pretty good.
For you to play with.
Give me boots, give me boots, give me boots.
Strange that the monsters are interested in the pods. Perhaps they're drawn to the humming from the electronics inside.
Jinx? I think it's just the one. But I don't even... I've got Lucky Jinx stuff already. Cool, alright. That's unfortunate. Just doubly making sure. Alright, let's break it down. Let's go. Matthew, hey buddy. Moaning Winds is so much cheese. It is! It is so much cheese. I completely agree with you. It's so strong. My go-to is using the Comet, because I just find it so much fun. Moaning Winds is just like a beast of extra damage, and I get it. It is cheesy. I complained about it actually quite a bit in my like kind of... before I got my Acari set, because it ended up becoming my like main set of damage. Let's do a Heart of the Wild. This one's quite cool. It ended up becoming my like main source of damage before I got the Acari set, because I wasn't doing enough ability power damage. And after I'd moved on from the budget style build, and I've got it on my pistol, so I've got it on there, and I've also got it on this pistol here, this Magnum. But yeah, I just ended up playing like this weapon swapping mini game, and I didn't enjoy it. So I generally just tend to use just like the one swap and swap back, and I don't really use it on my pistol. Just because I don't enjoy that playstyle of having to just swap, and then my eyes are always looking down at the weapons in the bottom right and stuff, you know. So I get it, but it is really strong. It's like unfortunately and fortunately, it's really strong. Comets like that. God, I live for comets. They're great fun. Seeing how many you can get off with one shot. Sometimes I do it just for fun. Because on a 3-second cooldown, it's so low. Oh, I missed this guy here. Sometimes I just play around with it. How can I fix my Pyro DPS? Todd, it depends on your build, my man. Are you Anomaly Pyro or Firepower Pyro? And if you tell me you're hybrid, that might be the problem. I haven't heard of any builds, like pure hybrid builds that are doing really well. Like, you can get off meta builds, but I mean someone who's like going down twisted rounds on like a Trickster, but then also using like Cyclone spin and the other one. Like I haven't seen anything that works as of yet really well. No, I'll just like one comment. Cheese. So you're Anomaly Power. So let's dive a bit deeper, Todd. Whereabouts are you in terms of like your CT levels? You know, are you at CT 15 or are you like CT 5 or 10? What kind of mods and things are you using? Do you have many legendaries? Like how potential like budget is your character? Because I've got a budget Anomaly Pyro build on my channel, which got me to CT 15, and it's got no legendaries or tier 3 mods in it at all. And so I'm just thinking like something like that might help you depending on where you are. But I was kind of hoping that you were going to say Anomaly Power there, so right on. So yeah, so that guide might help you a lot. I explain a whole bunch of things in that. And also, as soon as I find these boots and I can test this build, then once I've got this build up and running properly, I mean it's really good now, and I'm doing CT 15s, like generally generally no problem. But I think I can push this better when I get the Acari boots and I get Master Consumer. So as soon as I'm happy, because I've tested quite a bit so far, but as soon as I'm really happy, here we go. Here's the guy. All right, buddy, easy now. But yeah, then obviously I'll release another video with a couple of different options and things. Everything don't have to be about skill in this game. It's about killing with ease. To be fair, I mean it just depends what you want from the game. Like if you're looking to do like speed runs and stuff, then you're gonna obviously make a build appropriate to that. If you're looking for a really co-op friendly build, or, you know, like we were talking about a minute ago with like debuff builds and things like that. And it depends how much you want to go into like debuffing and stuff. There's that. There's firepower based builds. There's obviously anomaly based builds. Are you looking for a well balanced build, a tanky build? Like there's so much that you can do. There's like a few builds that are like very cookie cutter and very like meta and stuff. To be fair, it doesn't take a lot of skill to turn a special round and shoot AI targets. Yeah, you can just tune it. Exactly, you can tune up your volcanic rounds and stuff. You lost your Acari set. You lost your Acari set. What's it like a bug or something? Shane, I'm playing a budget build at the moment. It's crazy how good your class is. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I obviously had to start somewhere when I got this. But yeah, this is doing a lot of damage now, and it's not even finished. It's pretty much there, but I can tweak this more. There's definitely more I can do. Where's this crawler? This is what guy I want. Stuck. I'll move from here. Cool. Take out these guys. Ah, double comet. But yeah, I find this really fun. Reload. Bit of a lovely cheese. Moaning wins. That's Trickster up there. Can I hit him with that? That might be a bit ambitious. I'll just keep hitting him there. It's fine. Crawlers. Let's get behind him. Right, so let's call this here. Let's get a bit better direction. Ah, I've got the wrong person. Just trying to feed the flames on this guy. Cool, we're doing right. Might be a bit... Oh, I did get him. I thought it might have been a bit ambitious to try and hit him. The last bullet. Hey, morning, bro. Funny thing, earlier this week I was farming my Trickster, and 2 of those pirate boots dropped, and I don't even have the character made. Nice one. Nice one. It would be good for if you do make a pyro then, for sure. Yeah, inventory bug. Oh, right. A friend's crash deleted stuff off your character. I have seen a video on this. That's crazy. I can't believe it. There's another bug that can get the stuff off your character. I never thought we'd ever see problems like that. It's a shame. It's a real big shame that we get issues like this. All I can say is I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to keep hold of a couple extra pieces. I've got an extra Acari chest piece and stuff like that. So you don't want to have to rely on getting like duplicates because your stuff you've got might get deleted. It's crazy. We need to have a way of like locking equipment so it can never be deleted. Yeah, my friend had a helmet drop for gym class. I've had it. Oh wait, sorry, I'm not done it. I've had a few things drop on my Trickster. I've got dare I say a seismic commander piece? I can't remember if it's that. I've got something for Techno. I've got something for Devastator. Hello. Smash them up. And Untamed Power does absolute work in this expedition. Because everything's just in your face all the time. So much work. Matthew. So I'm trying to get as far as I can TTs using only blue gear. VR build. Nice. I'm currently at CT6 and having a lot of fun with the challenge and trying to keep the volcanic rounds active. That's cool actually. You know, I used to talk about this in my earlier streams about how with this game, especially when I was farming loads and loads and loads with my Trickster and doing like chem plant over and over, I'd set myself little goals. So little challenges and little goals. Mine was like, with one of my earlier Trickster builds was to try and do chem plant in under 8 minutes on CT 15 gold. So when I was doing a run, if I got under 8 minutes, I was like, great. And with the build I had at that moment, it was a little tough, but it was okay. And then I got better build, and I didn't manage to get it down to 6 minutes 31. But I don't do like proper speed runs or anything. It's not what my focus is. Why is there no comet? There we go. It takes like a while for like comet to become like active or something. This guy's not too bad. Let's try and get a Moaning Winds in the middle of these two. Nobody likes Strixes. There we go. Let's get the Strix on fire. Cheesy Moaning Winds. I hate the knockback they do with that. Come here. Alright, I need to reload. Gotcha. Where's boss? Give me up. Only people who have Moaning Winds think it's cheesy. It's really strong. I do feel like it's a little cheesy, but it is really good. So if you're just talking about like usability and things and how efficient like a mod is and things, then it's really strong. So it's really good. Woo! I was getting a bit low then. Like 1.5 million just from weapon swapping and swapping back. Like, there we go.
Juno, I found the pod. And the beast
Cheese or no
responsible
cheese.
for your missing
Dead's dead, right? Yeah, see?
never get
Thank you.
I have Moaning Winds actually. I just choose not to use it. I find it boring. No, it's fine, Matthew. Absolutely fine. You just do you know. It's all good. I like challenges. Putting the game on easy mode just gets boring for me. I think like especially if you're one of these guys that have got to the stage where you've got all your characters up to CT15 and you've done all the like you've tried out different builds, you've done this and that, then and you still want to play Outriders. Then what's next? Like setting yourself like blues only challenges, things like that can really extend the life of the game. Alright. No Legos. Good thing about playstyles, everyone's got their own. Correct. That's it. Not about easy, it's just about extra damage. It's just, yeah, everyone do what everyone does. So, yeah, on this one, on that map especially, Untamed Power is ridiculous. Absolute crazy. And Moaning Wind's doing a bit of work. I mean, I could weapon swap, you know. I could get the clip combustion on the pistol and things like that and weapon swap more. To can plant. To get to proc like Moaning Winds twice and things, but yeah.
We've been detecting massive...
What I do works for me, you know. Roshan! Just got Moaning Winds. Sweet! You'll see, it does a lot of damage. It's very significant. Gotcha! What can I get here? Nice. It just doesn't get old firing comets down. It really doesn't get old. Ah. Closer. Hi. Did that first bit fine? Like that. Knocking me around. But yeah, I really like melee doing a lot of damage and stuff on this field. Melee armor Trickster is just used as a bit of like CC or knock people around a bit. You're just getting off like a little bit of slow. Spot is still alive. I haven't done a very good job of clearing out the ads on this one. Hoping Overheat's just going to do some work and take them all out of the back. Oh, they're nearly down. There we go. Had to wait for Overheat to go down. Froggy, what is this madness? A morning stream, I know, right? I actually had a bit of time this morning, so I was like, stuff it. I'm going to do it. Plus, I want these boots badly. Badly, badly. Oh, we'll go this way. But how are you, Froggy? You all good? Where's Captain? Ah, here he is. Oh, nice. These guys have lined up nicely. Oh, brilliant. Take that out. Just gonna make them come out here. Nice. Well, dead. That was quite efficient. That felt good. Singularity any good? That's the one where it pops up like a singularity bubble, then you've got to shoot it again, right? It's on a 6 or 8 second cooldown. I did test it at one point, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it, because you've got to like activate it and then like shoot it to get it to like go off properly. So it was a bit I don't know. I haven't done enough testing. My initial thoughts was it wasn't the best, but it does a lot of damage. As long as I've got the I'm talking about the right mod. Does Captain Hunter only work for the human types? I don't know if it'll work against alphas. I asked this before about alphas, and the thing is, on the minimap, alphas don't come up as like a skull, right? Which is kind of, to me, the indicator that something's an elite. So I'm not sure, but when I asked it in stream before, about half the stream said, yeah, it does, and half the stream said, no, it doesn't. And I haven't done any direct testing with it, so I don't know the answer. Like Deadly Disturbance too, because that's some good damage. Nice one. What else do I have? I missing? All good, bud. Just killing zombies. Riding a motorbike, killing zombies. What game are you playing? What is this zombie killing motorcycle fun? But yeah, in terms of elites, like this is an elite, right? Look on the mini-map, this behemoth is an elite. So, and I haven't actually done any direct testing with it, but I'm assuming the Captain Hunter is going to be doing extra damage against this. It feels like it does when I put it on. But I don't want to outright just say yes because I've never like taken it off, shot, seen the damage, put it, you know, I've never outright tested it. But my initial thoughts were alphas, no, because they don't come up with like a skull. So how are you not dead? There we go. Days Gone, not long released on PC. All right, sweet. It's a new Days Gone. Ah. Is it worth a start on the build? I love it. I think it's absolute S tier. Captain Hunter is amazing. Like, it just allows me to take a broodmother out 25% faster. Like, it's pretty significant. I'm so far down there. Nice. Overheat's just crazy good. Love overheat. I kind of miss jumping around on my Trickster a bit. I'm getting like crazy high crit damage and stuff.
What did you do with it?
It's disabled.
Designs, not for this one yet because I haven't finished this build. I'll go over it in a second for you. Let me just check this out. I'll go over what I've got in the minute, but I haven't finished it. So I've got a budget style build with no, wait, it's just a budget build. No legendaries, no tier 3 mods that got me to CT15. And then from that, this is how I've progressed. But I haven't got a video yet because I'm after these boots, Acari boots. Like, this build works really well. And it's so flexible in terms of feed the flames. You don't need this. I felt that Eruption just wasn't doing enough damage when I had it in. And because I'm not boosting it or anything, it was on a long cooldown, and it just felt a bit meh. I don't want Phaser Beam because I don't want to be held into place with currently what I've got. I like being able to be mobile. Ash Blast is something I'm going to try, and I haven't ever used this, but I'll try it when I get Master Consumer because it will pair so well with Overheat. Obviously not Volcanic Rounds. Thermal Bomb you could use. You could get like a bit more debuffing and stuff if you wanted to like maybe change some mods and stuff around on Feed the Flames. But I'm basically using this as a heal. That's all it is. This is just a pretty much instant cast, hit things from, you know, behind cover and stuff just to get that. But Heat Wave and Overheat are essential. They're so good. So we got Shadow Comet with Fortress on a Funeral Pyre, and then I'm switching up with Fortress and Moaning Winds. Here I do have Moaning Winds on the pistol, but I normally can't be bothered. I'm too lazy to switch to that all the time, so I just kind of swap and swap back because I like firing off the Comet. I've got the Acari headpiece, which you can buy from Diego, which has Fire Tsunami on, which I like. I don't think it's essential. I like it, but the problem is you need a 3-piece Acari set, so you have to use at least some of the mods in there. So it's nice using Heatwave. I might even just equip the boots and take this one off, depending on what stats the boots have and stuff when I get them. I haven't looked into it. And maybe just get rid of the increased width of the firewall. We'll see. Captain Hunter, obviously. Detonator is probably my favourite one. Out of the entire build, Detonator's got to be my favourite one. Decrease the cooldown of Overheat by 50%, which is madness. It's so good. Doubling the amount of overheats you get off is just crazy because it just clears the ads around the outside of the map. Massive. Tidal Wave is an extra heat wave. Ride the Wave is another extra heat wave, and I'll explain why in a moment. Anomaly Echo just comes on these. I don't really like Anomaly Echo. If I could take that one off, I would. It's okay. It's a little bit of extra anomaly power, but it's not huge. You know, I use a skill and I get an extra 11k. Like, it's all right. But then using the set bonus, so everything damaged by heat wave counts 50% extra anomaly power. I think this goes up to like just over 500,000, and I think it might cap there. You know, I've gone into Boomtown as that end room, fired off 3 heat waves in like different directions, and set everything on fire and stuff that way. And this every time capped at like 553, it just stopped. So you know, things like Anomaly Echo, I kind of feel are a bit wasted if the set bonus from Acari is just always capping it anyway. So it's just, you know, you said you've got to use a free piece. I might even change out this for the boots. However, it does have Anomaly Power and cooldown reduction, which is cool. You want to make sure you've got Anomaly Power and cooldown as much as you can on all your pieces. So they're the two. And then Status Power is really good for extra damage. I've got quite a bit of skilled life leech on here, actually. It just is what it is. I'm gonna fiddle around with tweaking these gloves and boots out when I get the other thing. I've got Damage Absorber. Works quite well. I was going to take it off because last night I put on the love one here, which increases your armor, and I also put on the Master of Resistances. I've gone mid-tree, and then down here just for reduce cooldown on overheat. This is flexible. Incinerate if you want to make everything you have burn, and then when you consume your burn, they'll turn to ash. Like, that could be kind of cool. I haven't really tested this. Some people have said going up here. If you're using Ash Blast, because it's an immobilized skill. I mean, this one's an immobilized anyway. Increases your anomaly power by 45%, but I don't know how much, as I was just talking about, how much you're going to be just capping anomaly power. I don't know if it's going to scale up crazy amount, because if you got the Acari set bonus and then you're popping that on, and then this is still capping at 553, then that one's going to be wasted. So I've gone with a bit more defense and things here. It's flexible. You could take off the extra burn, you could put on extra armor there, and then I might just take off damage absorber, because I feel like the damage is still mega, and the massive health pool from mid tree is crazy good. I tried bottom tree a lot, and I just much prefer mid tree. It just suits me, my playstyle, and I feel like it's way more balanced, and the damage is still crazy high. So that's that there. Burnt Out is amazing. It's it's the reason why I have like Ride the Wave and Tidal Wave. So damage enemies take 25% more damage. It's my debuff. So firing off loads of heat waves and debuffing, like your brood mothers, etc. You get the idea. Then doing more damage that way. Pants on Fire is so good as well for overheat. This is one that Stream recommended to me. I should definitely use this one. So you increase damage to everything that your overheat hits that doesn't have like a status on it. So just the ads from the outside of the map, this just helps clears them. And Untamed Power on some maps does like my most damage, like Heart of the Wild, which we did earlier, and then other maps it does, it's okay. But I love the effect and how much it like feels beefy. It's all this like blue like buff around me whenever I use a skill. That or even melee. So you've constantly got an AoE around you, so all the little like perforos and things that you're attacking, when you're just casting skills, you can ignore them because they just run at you, and then where is it to? Untamed Power here, see? Number 4 on this map. Other ones it's been 60 mil and it's been at top, so you could take this one or leave it. I think it's pretty nice though. Okay, what else have I missed? Alright, Froggy, so you can mod the bike too? You did some testing and it's worked for you. Hold on. What have I missed? Oh, nice one. Right, okay, so that's Captain Hunter. Nice one. Thanks, Topper. I'm enjoying it. If you played Mad Max on PC, it's giving me those kind of vibes. I love Mad Max. First game, I was bothered to 100%. Nice one. Future mode. Alright, 6:30 for me. Bedtime. Have a good stream. Alright. Night, buddy. Take it easy. 6:30 a.m. bedtime. That's crazy. Yeah. Have a good night, my friend. Has Wheelchair Girl always been doing Gloom? Oh. This girl. Yeah, she's not the happiest of characters. Close range damage is not something I've chosen to put on there. It was like an early piece of gear that I've got that I haven't changed. As I said, it's not a finished build. I don't want close range damage in here. I want status power. But I'm waiting for these boots that I get, and then I'm going to tweak things around and try and make it a bit better. So, as I said, we're not finished here. But it had Untamed Power on, and it had Anomaly Power and cooldown reduction. And I've been using this since like CT2. And it just does work. And I whack Pants on Fire on there. So close range damage is wasted, if I'm honest. I'll show you. We'll do another Heart of the Wild. Like, Untamed Power on this one is crazy good.
Ryder, some time ago the night sky was lit up by a pod that landed a few miles from our camp. I would have sent a party to recover it, but too many of my people have gone missing in that region already. Can I rely on you?
Okay. I quite like this one. Oh Christ, how do I say your name? Isaiah? Isaiah? I hope I pronounced that right. I probably murdered there. Sorry. 7:42 a.m. at work and enjoying the stream. Christ. Whereabouts are you two, buddy? I really hope I said your name right. I'm really sorry if I got it wrong. Yeah, I'm in the UK, so for me, it's 12:43 p.m. So it's just gone middle of the day for me. Afternoon, hey Paul, how you doing? Gareth, good to see you. Going chat long time. Yeah, all going well for me. New York, sweet. I've not been to New York yet. I want to go at some point. I've been to Vegas, and that's it in terms of the States so far. Vegas is hella good fun, crazy good fun. But yeah, I wanna hit up. I want to be a typical tourist, right? I want to go to Florida at some point. But yeah, New York as well. For sure, that would be cool. How's the game been? Yeah, I still really love it. I know a load of people have stopped playing. Maybe they've configured characters, maybe they didn't like the issues and things they're in. But yeah, Gareth, I'm still really enjoying it. I'm going to be covering Biomutant a bit as well on the channel and streaming that one on Tuesday, as well as some amazing news. I'll just say it for anybody who's just tuned in. So my stream quality isn't the best, and I'm aware of that. Right? It's the maximum I can do. It's the best I can do with my current connection. I can only stream in 720p, and it's like the low end of 720p. So I really appreciate people that stick around and will watch the stream regardless. I know it's a bit fuzzy. It's literally the best I can do. However, on Monday, I sorted it out just before I started streaming today. I was speaking with my internet service provider called BT, right? I was speaking with them, and they're going to send out a 4G router essentially. So I should be able to go from my terrible connection of 1.6 megabyte upload to hopefully about 5, which is a massive, massive difference. And I should then, if it all works well, fingers crossed, like really I'm praying here, right? If that works well, I should be able to stream in 1080p, which will be epic. And also, doing viewer carries and stuff on this game, there won't be lag. It will just, like, things will just work, right? So I'm so hyped to see if I can get it going. So yeah, hopefully that'll be really cool. Tao, my man, how are you? How are you today? I'll check your comment in a second. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, I didn't mean to reload this one. Yeah. Glad to see Ape Pyro working for you. How you been? Was wondering, don't you have the Thermal Bomb Tier 3 mod that gives you 40% more damage? Works better than Feed the Flame. No, I don't have it. I don't think so. What is it on? Oh, maybe it's branded. Maybe I do have it. I think I might have got that piece last night, you know. I got a chest piece last night that I didn't check out. I was getting a bit tired and I forgot to look at it. So maybe brand is the way to go. So this is what I love about live streaming as well. Getting tips. Let me check this one out in a minute because it might be amazing. Armor of the Reforged. Yeah, I got this one last night. Enemies affected by the skill receive 40% more damage. Wow. Right, I need this. I need this. Good news about the 4G. Yeah, Froggy. Really good news. I've also, as well, started talking with BT about the potential, and I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it, right? If I'm just being outright and honest. There is, as a streamer, a YouTuber, whatever, this is a business. There is a way that I can pay and get a dedicated line to the house from the main cabinet. So I'm not using the fiber and stuff that's connected off the estate that I live on, and competing with everybody else using it and stuff, especially during peak times. You can pay business, get a business one. The problem is, I think, from my initial talks this morning, and I've got an email coming a bit later today to check this one out in more detail, I think it's going to cost somewhere in the region of about £300 a month to have that. And then I'll have 100 gig download and 100 gig upload. It's on par with each other. So it's a crazy good, and it'd be amazing for the channel and amazing for this. But it's £300 a month is not sustainable. It's at least not at the minute. As I was kind of saying yesterday, I got monetized on the channel, which is amazing to get a little bit of extra kind of coming in, just to help support and to be able to. Well, wow, I knew that. Just to be able to afford to get more things such as Fire Mutant is coming out next week. It just helps cover these little costs, but it's I can't afford that kind of thing. So we'll see what that figure is that they say. But I got a feeling it's going to be a bit too crazy. I feel like I'm getting mothered here. Wow, my health is all over the place. Midtree keep doing some work though. But yeah, if the channel ever gets big enough to the point where it's making enough money and stuff that way so that I can afford something like that, then that might be something I can do. Fiber to premises, that's it. I just hate the login and other bits. Alright, Gareth, hopefully they'll fix that at some point, Gareth. Doing pretty good. Haven't logged to Outriders for a while. Yeah, I said I made a couple videos recently on Biomutant, so I couldn't fit it all in, doing lots of streams and lots of content on this one, and doing that as well. Definitely should use that tier 3 mod, personal favourite of mine. I'll check it out. Branded looks really good, actually. I was hoping to get more than one comment off there. S2. Yeah, I'm quite hyped for that branded, man. I have to try and fit this in. I think if it's going to make a big impact to damage, I might tweak the middle tree build a bit, take off damage absorber, and get my armor from mid tree as opposed to from a mod, and then put on branded where damage absorber is. Because I'm still trying to keep it a bit balanced for the moment until I can get everything I want and then try everything. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, I did almost die. I was really low. I was right in the thick of it. Right in the thick of it. My health was... I just kept seeing it going full health, no health. Full health, no health. It was really close. It was a bit dicey for a minute. Sweet. No, I took her out. I'm looking forward to 40% extra damage, the mega debuffs. Cool. What's this? So 500 premises would cost 1,750 just for a survey. Well, the guy that I spoke to on the phone was like a BT, like down here. He was like Plymouth based or something, and like covers all the corners, like some kind of regional manager. And he was saying that a lot of the times, and especially when he was looking at my address and stuff, he was saying that I'm not too far from like a main exchange, so it might be free to get it actually just connected up. But then if it's going to be like £300 a month, it's just currently not sustainable. No drop to see what's happening. Catch you later if you're streaming. All right, Paul. Thanks, buddy. You take it easy. You have a good day, my friend.
You all look pretty angry, I get that. But I'm still gonna need that pod back.
I look pretty angry. Pretty space there. Woo. Looking at this guy. Ouch. Wow. So low again. I think it might be the Strix. Strix in combo with these guys here. Because Strix hurt. Always hurt. I want to see if I can take him out. Should be enough, hopefully. Oh, I took my hand off the keyboard. I forgot I need to keep moving. I'll line them up. Yeah! Yeah, I can. Yeah. Don't think I'm gonna have the same luck. Oh, I did! It does it. It goes further than I think. Ah. Ran straight into that. Yeah, it's crazy. I only got about 3.5 hours sleep last night. I was up so late on here. But man, I am so hyped for Monday. I know, crawler. So hyped if I can get this internet better. It makes such a big difference. As I was kind of saying as well, like some of the videos I upload take me like 3 hours to upload because the internet's so poor, right? Crazy time. Oh yeah, I forget that. I always think there's another stage after that. All those crawlers come up. Getting ready for Destiny 2 new raids. Can't wait to play it again. Vaults of Glass. Amazing. It said I played Destiny 2 when it came out. And I had a PS4. I bought a PS4 Pro. And I played it a little bit at release. Of Destiny 2 release. And I got up to the point to the raids and things. And I was struggling at the time to find like a decent group for the raids. I had a friend that was playing... Oh, it has to be the waistcloth, right? A friend that was playing that then kind of stopped playing. He got really busy, and he was the main person I was playing it with. And then I just kind of stopped playing it. That's it. That's about as far as I got. I did the raid a couple of times, like the first one, but so we didn't get too far. I remember there being these hounds or these dogs or something, and we couldn't get past them in some random groups that I had, and then that was that. It's probably, you guys are probably like, yeah, that's easy one now, but back in the day there. G-Fish, I'm farming my Devastated, watching you farm Pyro. Keep up the good work. Nice one, G-Fish. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I would definitely keep it up. Said, I'm trying to improve things. I'm working hard, speaking to BT and stuff, to trying to get the stream better, everything better, quality of my videos better. Like, especially these last Biomutant videos, like I put a hell of a lot of effort into trying making them like proper professional and stuff. They need to have like clip combustion, do they? 2 luckies. Right, so gonna take a look at branded. So I'll. This looks really cool, actually. Yeah, I think I don't want to get rid of Pants on Fire or Ride the Wave. I could get rid of like Ride the Wave and pop it on, but what I'm gonna do instead, because this is such a big damage buff, let's give it a try. Let's definitely want to break it down because it doesn't even have cooldown reduction. I'm gonna put them on hands. Let's give it a try. Right, I'm always around for you here if you want. Thanks, Gareth. Appreciate that, my man. Let's pop it on here. So, where's he to? Branded. And then pop it in there. What I'm thinking of doing is getting Master of Armor. Now, having this one, activating an Ignite skill, increases my armor piercing there. Sorry, not that one. It's this one, isn't it? Increases my armor by 45% for 10 seconds. And then if I've got another 20% there, that might be decent enough. Like, do I need a burn afflicted on enemies deals 20% more damage? Do I need more burn damage, even though I don't have a lot of status power and things? Or is that going to be good there? I'll leave it as is for now and see how I fare. Because I've just, like, halved my armor pretty much for the moment until I start kicking in with this one. So we'll see how that fares, and if I feel like I need to be more tanky, I might put that one in. I've already got like skill leech there. I've got massive skill leech, which is why you see my health going up, down, up, down, up, down. It's absolutely crazy. Like here, like skill life leech of 30%. It's huge because I've got it 4% there, another like 4% there, 4% there, 4% there. That I said that's not optimized at the moment. So yeah, I've got loads of skill life leech. So my health's always going up, down, up, down. Let's give it a try. Test out branded. I might just run in here and just get hammered. I might have to play a bit safer.
I caught sight of a strange rock
You don't
formation
need
in the
burn
desert
damage
that
since you
looks
take
alien
that
even
status
from the
with
off. I
overheat.
suspect it might be the
Yes,
remains of a
that's
meteorite.
it, right? Sometime there is the occasion where there'll be like one guy at the back, and I'll just kind of do that and run off, and let him like burn and take a bunch of damage. Then come over and do like another one, and he's still burning, right? And then over here, then I'll wait and then pop overheat, and so he's taken a lot of damage, and it's just like to clear an ad that's like behind me. That's kind of what I use it for, but because yeah, you're stripping it with overheat all the time, then yeah, damage isn't strictly necessary. So we'll just see, because I feel like that armor one could be a better choice.
Looks like the Pharaohs built a camp in the impact crater.
Pop. Just wanted to use it straight away. Like, one of the cool things with Thermal Bomb as well is it's on reasonably low cooldown. I've got the Destroyer. Yeah, I mean, he took a ton of damage then. Plus it sounds cool, right? Thermal Bomb sounds really cool. But taking out bosses and elites would be really nice with it. Set these guys on fire. Did I get the Warlord? Oh, yeah, he just got destroyed then. For the minute, I'm still feeling like tanky enough. See how it keeps going. It's more AoE as well, right? I'm having this on. Guys, we've got 19 likes. I hope everyone's doing good today. Really hope everyone's doing good. Appreciate the likes. Hope you're all having a lovely Friday. If it's Friday for you, the different time zones. Woo! I went really low then. Just ran up here. All my skills on cooldown. Hop. Alright, I'm really excited with this now. And like this, this guy. Right, this is what I want to test. Firing this on this guy here. If I can live. So he's like debuffed huge now. Okay, yeah, he went down quite quick. Tristan! You lost gear from your inventory. Oh, that bugs. We were just talking about that a minute ago. You had that as well. How did it happen? Were you playing multiplayer? Were you know, what? Try and give me some details on it. Because it's rubbish, man. It really sucks. Okay, and the behemoth. Where be the behemoth? There he is. Oh, Brian didn't go up. No wonder. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, I knew I should have moved. I was trying to out-heal it. The birds, I got hit by the birds like 3 times in a row and they do a ton of damage. I knew I was kind of taking the mick a bit there. Wow, we jumped up to 23 likes. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that was me just being a bit silly. Let's, as well. Have these. Let's tweak this a second. So, what I want to do. One moment with it. Cool. Much easier if I do it that way. Alright, smashing. Here we go. So the difference is I'm going to take Master of Armor here. And I'm going to take Master of Resistance. Because I don't particularly need that. I do so much damage anyway. Cool. That's where we're at. Alright. Let's just try it and see how it feels. I play solo, but I just logged in and my weapon was white and the gear was missing. Oh right, you've literally just come in and it's happened. Just from logging in. That's crazy. What console is it, Tristan? Hate the birds. They do spam the same thing over and over. I mean, a lot of the time in that fight, there's when I'm hitting that behemoth, there's like a big pillar. Like this kind of thing, right? A big rock, and I kind of run around the rock a bit, and it makes the birds have to like fly around and reposition all the time. But I was literally stood right next to the behemoth with all the ads there as well hitting me, and then the birds were just bursting me down, and I was in that moment I was like, shall I just like dodge backwards behind the rock and carry on, or shall I just try and, because I've got so much life lead, so I just try and out heal the birds, and the birds literally just absolutely annihilated me down. So it was what it was. So is the inventory bug and the character lock finally killed? No, Phoenix. They were going to bring out a patch yesterday, and then they tweeted saying it's delayed because there was a stability issue that they found in their testing. Because obviously they don't want to push it out if it's going to affect things. So stability-wise is really important. Just fire that. So yeah, unfortunately it's not yet. Hopefully it'll be next week. But you know, it takes a while. I was reading something the other day about how they test things. I think, was it on Reddit? I can't remember now. And they've got testers that are all over the world. So when they get a build and they think, right, okay, I want to test this out now. God, that branded really does a lot of damage, doesn't it? 40% extra is huge. So they'll make a new build of the game, right? A new thing of the climb. And then they have to get that tested, play tested by a bunch of people. But every time they do it, they then have to send that build, obviously via the internet, to their testers. I don't know if it's Square Enix testers or what it is. They're scattered throughout the world, and it can take like 4 hours or so for them to like get the new build and download it. Then they've got to do like complete playthroughs and things like that to make sure that it's working as intended, has the issues being fixed from what they're trying to do. There's all that stuff, and then they've got to like send it back or whatever. Not send it back, sorry. What was it they would say? It's basically, I think it's just the fact that everything's spread out. It seemed like a really clunky process. Oh, that barrel's going to go bang. Because it's not just like in-house. They don't just make a build and then there's like people in the same building do it and test it. It just seemed like a real inefficient way. So it takes so much time. But they've got to, when they make the new build, they then said it's like half a day to like compact the files and whatever to then be able to send out. And that's like another half a day basically gone to just get the files out. So you're already missing 1 day of the week just from sending stuff around. That's quite a lot. And then if they have to retweak it and resend it, recompact the files, right, and then resend it, that's like another whole day gone. Wow. Jesus, my life was so low then. What was doing so much damage? I'm not really paying attention. My life just absolutely disappeared. I'm kind of half looking at chat. I was playing then, I wasn't really paying attention. Let's go again. So yeah, so we'll see, because if they have to then redo the build and stuff again, it's gonna take a while. Do you have damage absorber? No, I've just taken it off. You could definitely put it on. My build here is very balanced with it on, but I'm testing out branded at the moment, and I put it on and died twice because I'm not as tanky as I was. But the damage is really sweet from it. It could definitely make it work. I think I might just be being like really aggressive or something, because I do play quite aggressive, especially with Moaning Winds. Moaning Winds makes me play really aggressive, because I just want to run in all the time. Like here, right? I'm like stood in the middle of just getting shot by everything, rather than shooting things from behind this wall, because I wanted to run in with Moaning Winds a bit. There you go, and the hunters were like shooting me down, so. Wow. Something, I don't know if that was a barrel then. Health is just absolutely disappearing. Oh, he wasn't down yet. We're gonna die again? God, it's close, isn't it? I didn't realise I'd messed that one up. See what I mean? I just play like slightly safer then. It was you that's being a pain. The damage absorber with it on, I feel like I can just run out in the open all the time. Just charge things down for Moaning Winds. What will the DLC be costing? I have absolutely no details, unfortunately. All they did was put out a tweet 2 days ago now, just saying about the fact that they want to add more content, basically. And no other details, so I don't know when. It could be next week. I doubt it. It could be in a year. I literally have no idea. So I'm going to dive behind the... Oh, I was going to dive behind them. Shield then didn't allow me to heal. That's why I nearly died them. I hope it's decent. I hope they add some kind of other kind of raids or anything that's it's not time based, so you can get some other builds and stuff in. What? I hate these crawlers. I don't know if because I get so close to them when they do that, I get hit by like all of their, you know, it sends out like a shockwave in all directions. It happens to me quite a bit with crawlers, and when I'm right next to them and they use their stump thing, it just like one-shots me. Because they stomp down, right? And you get like a shockwave that goes off like that way, and then that way, and that way, that way, that way. I don't know if you stand next to them, if like all of them hit you at once. Because I'm trying to proc. Right, Untamed Power. I mean, it's a 5 meter radius, so I don't actually need to get too close. And also my melee, but the thing is how I play is I just run up like right next to them, and then I start doing it, and then they do that stomp, and I just like get one shot. And a lot of the time I'd be like 27k HP and just insta death. And I never know if it's them or if it's the damage mitigation bug. I just don't know. No, the game's still broke. Put it back on. Yeah, see, I don't know, but it happens quite a lot, just specifically them. What class is best for hiding behind objects, tactical gameplay? I would say Technomancer. I mean, the Anomaly Pyro is quite good because your overheat can hit things through walls. And, for example, overheat can hit something everywhere. I meant heat wave, sorry. Like, you can fire it from behind cover. Like, if I wanted to play really tactical, do stuff like this, right? Just like hide and wait for them. But I'm just super aggressive. Like, you can definitely play so much slower than me, get golds, and much safer. So, like, so you can do like things like this. Pop out. Did that hit him? Yeah, it would. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm so used to being crazy tanky with mid-tree and damage absorber that I think I'm just like so aggressive. Branded. Trying to do some work there. Down. Go. Their shockwave has vulnerable, so it drops to defense. Oh! Never looked into it. I never looked at my I don't really look at my like stats or anything either, like debuffs and buffs and things that are going on. That's interesting to know. Do you mean to run that way? Barrel. Barrels hurt. So yeah, I'm trying to play slightly more tactically here, using a little bit of cover. Never fails. Ah, I hit the wrong thing. Typical way. Branded missed. So you probably would have been dead by now if I'd hit him with branded. Okay, let's try and play a bit more sensible. Let's fire. See, this is what I was talking about, this pillar. I normally play around this pillar with the birds and things. Just hope that... I was hoping he wasn't going to be all the way over there. Okay, let's try and move a little bit more. Play a little bit safer at least. Did I take out one bird? Might have. Okay, a bit more sensible as well. Oh, I didn't take out a bird. Okay. Okay, come here. Moaning Wind's actually hit him. Right, now I could get stomped on here. See how quickly I can take these out now with having... Oh yeah, that was much faster. Branded works charm on these. Works an absolute charm. Normally I don't take these out quick enough for them to like, they end up stacking up, like all of them are there, or like 2 or 3 of them are there at the same time. So yeah, working around branded's doing wonders. That felt good. Felt really good.
Found themselves a pod.
Beast.
I'm gonna ask if they're willing to give it back.
Brand you. I really do like thermal bomb. Like the sound and everything, plus the effect. Especially if you get it off and you kill a massive monster like a broodmother, and then they turn into a thermal bomb. It just looks so cool. Because they're so massive. So if I can get it on this broodmother. Let's see how quickly I can burst this one down now. Did I even get it on it? Oh, I don't think I got it on it, did I? Oh well. Maybe it was their armor or something that absorbed it. I think I messed it up slightly. The meteors then, man. Pop.
found a pod down here guarded
7:48. I was doing it in like
Plenty of rock samples.
7 minutes 9, I think, with my other build.
I can't wait to run the tests. Strange that the monsters are interested in the
I'm not afraid of losing all my gear that I've collected. No, not really. It'll just be what it'll be. If I lose it, I lose it. I'm hoping that I can get these Acari boots before something like that happens to me. If it does, right? And I can make the build video, and if I can make that, then I can move on to a new character. I mean, fingers crossed they just come up with a fix, and it'll be great. But we'll see. I hate the fact that it's happening to you all. Do you prefer Thermal Bomb over Ash Blast? I haven't used Ash Blast yet, Mark, because I haven't got Mass Consumer, which is what I'm farming for. And then once I've got that, I'll give it a try. So I've only just put on Branded, so that's why I've got Thermal Bomb on at the moment. But when I mean, the 40% debuff there, and the burnt out is really good. So I mean, it's such massive debuffs. So we'll see. It's quite good going around it. But yeah, we'll see. What as soon as I get the boots, I'll see how it goes. Do I even want to do a Boomtown? Let's try it. I don't know if this will work. I feel like the Ash Blast combo will work so well on this map. Whereas I'm not sure how well branded it is, but it's all part of the testing, right? Armor looks cool. It does look cool. For sure it looks cool. Too far away. Put a meteor on the cremator. Oh wow, it's so low. Definitely feel how much more damage I'm taking without having damage absorber. I don't mind it being a bit slower. Where's this captain guy? Oh, I did get him. I definitely feel like I'm trying to play safer though, since I've put on branded and taken off damage absorber. Apart from here, I saw an opportunity to just wreck phase, so I thought I'd take it. That's AP Pyro though, man. You get a build like this, just sprinted headfirst into all them. You don't think I'll go back once I've tried the boots? Alright. I'll definitely give them a try. Just need them to drop. Wow, that nearly killed them. I was just like... Oh, wow, it's a barrel? I was looking then, and I was like, where's the debuff? I think I used Thermal Bomb on someone above. I mean, yeah, he just got annihilated. With branded on. Where's this captain? Let's get him with bomb. Yeah. That was the Moaning Winds and Overheat right at the end then, and he just dropped. Again, let's go for the captain. Yeah, I messed with the combos then. That was not the best. Thermal Bomb hit the wrong target again then. Captain now. Smashed it. Ah. You lived. Should've just meleeed him.
What the hell is that noise?
But yeah, branded will definitely be really nice in team play, right? You put it on a boss and just watch all your buddies doing so much damage.
Would you look at that?
Try and get someone in the middle there with like the bomb. Pop. Get that on someone decent. Wow. That was a barrel, I think, then. Nearly got me. Smash. Pyro, smash. Is your comet sharing damage to other ads? Yeah, it's AoE. No, it's great. And you can get multiple people with it as well. It doesn't seem to want to go off though. It's like starts its cooldown or something. It's really annoying and really annoyingly. Like after a cutscene. Oh, Sanctuary. Pain in the ass. Let's detonate a guy. He's got cryo turret out. Alright, we got him. If I just not die to all the ads. The captain guy, that'd be nice. Can I even do Moaning wins then? Oh, they're all so close now. One more overheat. Just hide here, right? Hop. Yes, so with the comets dropping more than one, 530 is okay. With them dropping more than one, because this is a slug variant shotgun, when you fire, it fires out more than one bullet, right? So if I do there, you can see all the different bullets that it does. It's a bit hard to see there. It's a bit dark. You get the idea, right? There's a couple bullets. Every single one of those bullets will summon a comet if it hits a different target, right? So you spread like that. Look at the way the bullets spread out. So if you've got a big group, and the further you are away, the more chance you've got of hitting multiple people with that one shot. And then it just summons out loads of comets. I think I've had like 5 come down at once, and then they all AoE off each other. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they've allowed it in the game, but it's crazy strong. Come on, boots, boots, boots. Another waist glove. Let's get rid of something here. Get rid of that one. We'll get these boots eventually. Didn't notice that with Funeral Pie. Yeah, it's nuts, man. It just, I love it. I think it's really fun. I think it's really fun. Shots cool down a comet. It should just say shots cool down comets. I should reword it. Oh, Heart of the Wild was fun. Let's do Heart of the Wild. I like Heart of the Wild. It takes a little bit longer. But I like the fact that Untamed Power does absolute work on this one. I have over 50 hours and no Death Shield. I've had people come in here and comment that they're over 300 hours and they've not had Death Shield. Let me see how many hours I've got in this. Let's see if I can pull it up. I've got 251 hours. And this is my second character. I know the people that have done this and completed all their characters and pretty much got decent builds for them in like 250, 300 hours or so. And this is only my second one because I spent so much time on my Trickster, doing so many builds and build guide videos and all that stuff, and some other testing videos if any of you guys have seen the channel. Do you remember which map you got the chest piece on? It really doesn't matter. I've had them on a couple different maps. I've done testing, and I put out a video on it about how it's all RNG anyway. There isn't a specific map for it. I'm pretty sure I've had one on Stargrave, Chemplant. I think I've had like 3, maybe 4 now. How much of the game have I finished? Oh, I've completed the story. I haven't done Eye of the Storm because I basically play solo. That might change as of Monday, because I might be getting a much better internet, which would be amazing. It'd be really cool. And then I'll be able to play with you guys. Because the problem I've got now, right? If I want to play in a group and you guys join me while I stream, if I'm streaming, my internet currently isn't good enough to handle it for you guys to have any kind of decent connection, because it's peer-to-peer connections and not dedicated servers. Bop. So everybody who joins me, it either like tanks the quality of the stream. We were testing it like last night. Tanks the quality of the stream and stuff. There we go. That was multiple ones there. And then the people who join me just have like a flat red bar connection. To the point where it's pretty much unplayable. So I haven't been doing Eye of the Storms, because when I play this game, I stream it. I don't play this game off stream unless I'm just doing a bit of recording for a video I'm making. Everything I do is live. We almost 275 hours to get a Death Shield. There we go. There we are, Mangrove Man. Oh, he's jumping in. Whoa. Oh, my Branded hit the wrong target. Branded hit the wrong target, and then I was reading chat. Let's go again. I just wasn't paying attention. Sorry. Question: did a CT-15 Pyro main 100 mil damage, while Techno pushes out 336 mil? I don't have Moaning Winds yet. Do I need that mod to match the damage? Right now I have the Comet mod. Moaning Winds does do a lot of damage. I haven't finished all of my builds and things with this yet, because I say I'm trying to get the boots to see how much extra damage and how much things I can push by having Ash Blast. What Pyro main 100 mil damage. What are you using, TR? Are you using Volcanic Round build, or are you using like an Anomaly Power build? And also then what skills are you using if you're using like Anomaly Power? Because I can't comment for a Firepower based build for a Pyro because I've not done one. But for my Trickster, I've done tons. I do silly damage. My Trickster builds do absolute crazy damage, to the point where it's like silly how quickly you can go through things. So there is obviously the damage mitigation bug at the moment, and it's known that brood mothers can one-shot even from full health. There might have been something there. I honestly just wasn't really particularly paying attention. I was like looking at chat and just like running around just firing skills, so apologies there, but it's all good. I don't mind. If I really wanted to play it a bit safer, I can do like CT 14s or 13s or so. Oh, I didn't empty this. And then I can read chat a bit easier. I've just put it on 15s for me. I might even just knock it down to 14s just to make life a little bit easier. But yeah, Moaning Wind's like there, right? It does quite a bit. It's an 8-meter radius around you, and it's really big. You won't match Techno damage if you're running Pyro. You'll be debuffing everything for the Techno. That's kind of what I was thinking about. If that's the kind of thing that you're going down. That's why I was kind of thinking. I mean, Techno's damage is absolutely crazy high. And loads of people describe them as easy mode for this game. And my Techno's only like level 16. I'll do one possibly after I've finished my Pyro and put builds out for it. As well as putting in like streams for Biomutant and stuff. If anybody's interested in that, I will be doing that as well. Builds and guides and things on that, so I'm going to cover both. It doesn't mean that I'm going to give up on Outriders at all, because I still really enjoy it. Oh, I'm just like too far. Right, okay, so Anomaly Power with Ash Blast, Overheat, and Heat Wave. You don't have the chest yet, because your damage will jump up huge when you get the chest. because being able to put out twice as many overheats is massive. I don't have master consumer yet myself, so as I say, that's what I'm trying to farm for. So I don't know how good Ash Blast is. Without it, if you know what I mean. I actually haven't ever equipped the skill. I'm just going to put it out there. Yeah, I haven't done it yet because I've been testing so many other things. I haven't used it yet, so as soon as I get it, everybody keeps telling me how good it is, so we'll see. Your bottom tree with cooldown for Ash. Okay, like I'm mid tree for the moment. Bottom tree should be slightly higher damage. I actually find my damage is massive still with mid tree. This is where I'm at the moment. But yeah, I've got a feeling what Mark said, like you just might not be able to match the damage of a Techno with a Pyro. So just be aware of that, because they are like super high deeves. And the fact that they can do their damage like from like really far away, so they can just stand back, especially if it's multiplayer and maybe you're a bit closer and you're tanking loads of enemies and whatever, and their attention on you. You know, maybe you're down here by this pillar doing things, and the Techno's just up here, just going like dead, 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 with AoE like bone shrapnel, dead, 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 and you're there distracting everything. I feel like you're not going to be able to match that. Not unless the AoE damage you're putting out is so mega, but then, you know, if they're just like two-shotting things and then using bone shrapnel and it's just blasting out AoE, like, I don't know. I haven't done it myself. That's cup. A Techno does most damage per target. A Pyro does most damage per group. Pyro out DPS Techno in group any day. Welcome. You're all cap. Yeah, I don't know, man. As I said, I haven't tested it. That's what I was kind of explaining. Appreciate you using the cap though. I'm just kind of going off gut feeling, but as I said, I haven't tested Ash Blast with Master Consumer, and I might change my mind since then. And then delete groups of Cold Snap. Oh, debuffing with free heat waves with burnt out will make every Techno smile. Things will melt super fast. Delete groups of Cold Snap. So yeah, I mean, you've got AoE with a Techno as well, anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I just, as I say, I don't really do group play, so I never really pay attention to like who's doing the most damage. That's not a part of the game that I've had much experience with. Okay, this is Strix. Watch out. Got branded, man. That's doing some work then. There's a swing. Nice. Clear around this big skull. I'm waiting for like a crawler or something to come up. I know there's some more that come up in a minute. There he is. There you are. It's 3 of them, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get branded on him. You on fire. Branded again. That means your Moaning wins a melee and an overheat. Dead. beast. Nice combos. I missed the streaks is what I was after. I'd like to get an AP build going on my Pyro, though I cannot get the third Acari piece for the life of me. Lady Luck is not favouring me. Just because, yeah, it's like me, I'm trying to get the feet, and I can't get it. I got really lucky with getting the chest piece and the pants. I got them quite quickly. Then I've had a bunch of duplicates. Obviously, the helmet you can buy from Tiago. So there. I wanted to get the game. One down. Hold on. I'm just gonna fire everything. I want to read this. I went to game day 1, but 1 week after the inventory bug popped up on streams, I started noticing it's taking extremely long to fix the bug. Kind of feel like Anthem burn. See, yeah, I never played Anthem. I was really hyped for it, and then when it come out, I wasn't really, I wasn't playing too many games at that point. I didn't have the YouTube channel up or anything, and I was like sorting out a bunch of like life stuff, right? So I never really played it, and then I just heard that it tanked, and I just never got into it. But I was so excited for it. Like, I guess maybe a lot of you guys were, but I don't know. This game's player numbers have dropped massively. Massively. Unfortunately, I still really enjoy it. Iron Lung. Hi, bud. Out of the two, what would you recommend? Twice as hot or bullet kindling? I'll have to have a look at bullet kindling. I did like Twice as Hot. It was quite nice. You have to remind me what... I don't know all the mod names always off by heart. Sometimes I just forget them. Where's this brood mother? Just trying to cast absorbing skin. Wins, there we go, cool. But yeah, Twice as Hot worked for me earlier on in my builds. But then it also depends what you're going for. And if you're a firepower big build, I guess you're AP. Undecided took off the third heatwave for Death Sentence mod. Thinking about putting third heatwave back on. So you definitely tweak that. I do mention that I think that's one that you could tweak. I like it for the healing and just more debuff. Sort of bad English. That's all good. No worries. I read it fine. Didn't notice any bad English. I simply play my techno for the easy mode in the end game. End game blast build's gonna play AP Pyro. Right, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, a load of people have said that techno is easy mode, but I haven't done one yet, so. Bullet kindling is 20% base damage increase for things that are on fire. Right. And then Twice as Hot is just doing more damage to things that are on fire, right? I don't know without testing. I don't know what would be best. Sadly, the Anthem 2.0 it's thrown away. Pyro's fun. Techno on console is horrendous with the shitty aim. Yeah, I'm on PC, so I've got no issues in terms of mouse, keyboard and stuff, so aiming and stuff for me is fine. Why is this guy not dying really quick? Crap! Come on! Got frozen by the damn crawler for so long. I thought I was going to die then. Set that crawl on fire. I want to take the Strix out. Nice, he'll go down now. Moaning Winds in there. Set those guys on fire. don't even always know if I can hit these guys. Branded is really nice. Certain situations when I use it, like then, running it, like, brand them, and then run in and pop Moaning Winds. They get wrecked. Right, here we go. This is Crawler, yeah. Don't one-shot me. Nice. I was a bit disappointed with the firepower build on Pyro. The survivability and damage output is fairly low compared to my firepower Techno or firepower Trickster. Again, like, I've done a firepower Trickster and the damage is silly. Like, it's so good. So good. And I've got a couple of builds out there on my channel. And it's crazy damage numbers. And it's so much fun. And I love it to pieces. Then I wanted to do an anomaly power build, so I went to Pyro. I'll probably do a firepowered Techno, possibly as my next one. Come on, you're going to give me boots? You're going to be nice? Seismic Commander. And Hands of the Reforged. Right. Have I got these? No, I don't have them. Madness. Seismic Commander chest piece. Okay, let's have a little look. To be honest, Techno does so much single target damage. Headshots are not really needed. Melt stuff pretty easy with body shots as well. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. It's nice to know. Pop the damage on here. You can have a little look. See, like on that map, this is what I'm talking about. Untamed Power does so much work, but like pretty much just on that map. Okay. Disguster, yeah, that's true. As I said, Techno is king for single target DPS. Pyro is king for group AOE DPS. Yeah, because like overheat hits like pretty much the entire like map, the section you're on. It's crazy. I mean, it's up here, and obviously having Heat Wave does massive AOE. Like, yeah, it's AOE. Like, it's AOE City. It's really nice for that. M Tactical. What's the name of the mod that he uses? Blue Flash when uses the skill reload. Okay, so that's Moaning Winds. So if I do that, hold on. Let me empty the bag. That one there. The skill that's like blue. If I use overheat, you'll see a blue aura around me. And if I do a melee, you'll see a little blue aura around me as well. That blue one is Untamed Power, which is what just is so much work in that specific expedition. Using skills basically does an AoE damage around you, and that's equivalent to 30% of your anomaly power. So the damage can move and things like that. So as you buff your anomaly power with the Acari set, it does more damage. So everything around you is always taking damage. Every time you use a skill, every time you use melee. And it sounds really cool as well. It's really impactful, like from an audio perspective. But then Moaning Winds, which is what I swapped to here, reloading creates a strong blast around you. It does crazy high damage. It's on 8-second cooldown, and it comes on this one, the ANOMALY. So if you wanted to get one, that's what you got to get. Okay, one moment. My missus had her jab today, so I'm just checking on her. She was out having a jab. Just want to check on her. Devastated armor on a Pyro. What's that about? Yeah, you can get. It's very rare, but you can get other classes' armor and things. That's the one, isn't it? From yourself. Okay. So I'm just checking on the missus a minute. So I need to do that because it's I'm organising like what I'm doing, how much longer I can stream for, depending on if she's able to do an errand for me. Right. Okay. Well, still no boots. Plant. Love plant.
We've been detecting massive energy spikes in insurgent territory near the old chemical plant. The last thing I can afford is those monsters generating more power. I need you to disable that operation.
I'll go do
Push your way through the slums, reach that chemical plant, and terminate any bastard you find.
Need to set an alarm. Sorry guys, I'll literally be like 1 moment. Let's just set an alarm here so I can end the stream in a bit. Let's set it for like there. Cool. No, it's cool. We got another like 45 minutes. We're all right. We got time. Ouch. Come here. I'll leave him. He'll die. Oh, branded really does work on him. I didn't even need to use Moaning Winds. He just went pop. Everything comes down from up here. Oh, it's not cooldown. There we go. Sort for Moaning Winds. And we managed to get up to 31 likes. That's huge. Thanks, guys. Super appreciate that. I find that funny. Nice, smashed him. I always forget if I can hit them. Yeah, I can, just about. Boom. So I'm going to stand right in the middle. Right in the middle. Beast. Correct. That's like that part there. I love that about Pyro. Just being able to delete everything in there. It's amazing. Feels well good. Can I heal enough? Where's this captain? Here we go. Let's brand him. Oh, he didn't. It branded the guy behind him. Terrible. Okay, here we go. If I can get this way, I can hit that other guy. This is the one I was trying to hit as well. Nice. That felt good. Sweet. Go. Just making sure I hadn't missed anything in chat.
The elevator should lead to the heart of the facility.
And something I always find really funny here. I don't know why I find this funny, but doing that. Like firing it from behind cover. I don't know why, just seeing such an impactful comet come down. Just from like a blind fire. See ya.
All I'm missing is some elevator music.
Alright.
Whatever that thing is, that switch is safe.
Boom. Early stream, bro. You started like 3:30 AM for me. Yeah, I started really early. I had a bit of time because I didn't get much sleep last night. I got about kind of 3.5 hours or so. And
Shira, about those energy spikes. The insurgents had a functioning power.
yeah, I got about kind of 3.5 hours, and then I was like, I got up, I had a little bit of time, and I was like, yeah, I'll just come on. Just come on. I still need to get these boots, so I'm trying to fit in as much as I can because we've got we've got Biomutant coming up soon as well, and I'm desperate to get out a build video. I've had quite a few people asking me about it, so can I get the behemoth? There he goes. That's what I wanted. Oh, I think Brandon just run up on him. Just one up. Beasted him. Mega deeps. Boom. But yeah, Casper, I've got some really good news, my friend. I've been speaking with BT, which is my internet service provider. A load of stuff. And the TLDR of it is, on Monday, I've got a 4G like dongle basically coming. And I'm going to see it's unlimited internet for it. But apparently, from the guy that I was speaking to, he said that I should be able to get my internet speed, upload speed, from the kind of like 1.6 terrible mega it is at the minute, up to about 5, which is massive for the stream, because it means I should be able to then stream in 1080p. Big difference, and it also means that I can do like viewer games properly with people. As I say, coming Monday, I'll give it a try. The PS5 can do 4K at 60 frames per second on Biomutant. That is mad. No, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't looked into it. Last night and like this morning, I've just been focused on Outriders. I do need to catch up with a bit of Biomutant stuff, but my god, I mean, 4K gaming is crazy, right? It's a huge increase. Yeah, we'll see. So fingers crossed, I get it right. The guy said I should actually be able to get realistically about 6 to 7. Come on, give me the boots. What is this? Old Reliable? What is that? Have I had one of them? Which is absolutely amazing, but yeah, if I can. Was there another legendary? I don't know if I've had Old Reliable. If I even get 4, right? Even if it boosted up to 4 mega upload, then yeah, the stream quality is going to go through the roof. So, really excited. We've got to wait till Monday, and then I got to test it. I've got to get it installed, test it, see. Shadow Comet doing a lot of work in there. What is this Old Reliable? Introvert. Increase the range at which enemies are considered to be in close range by 2 meters. Oh, is that good enough to use on anything? I don't think so. Initial thoughts of that, trash. If I'm being honest, compared to what mods you can have, you compare that to Bloodlust or Captain Hunter or something like that. An extra 2 meters on close range damage, like for what would I want it for? I could go a firepower based pyro with volcanic rounds and just focus everything in close range, like, and then have that for a little bit extra range. You know, what you're doing with that is you're essentially trying to push close range into like more of a mid range, right? That's what you're doing it for. But I mean, as a trickster, you just teleport around so much it's pointless. For a techno, I think you'd probably end up going long range damage and close range damage, because then you're just doing maximum damage to anything that's close to you, right? Bonus firepower, long range damage, close range damage. That seems to... I think that's trash. Good. Xbox Series X can. PlayStation is ass and overrated. Better have something like stare into the barrel or sharp eye. Exactly my point. Like, this is what I mean by some of these mods when we were talking about them earlier, and I'm like, are they... I'm gonna do this one. Am I? Because I'll chat. I'll do it on 14 just to make it a bit easier to blitz through, so I can focus less. Because 14s are still really good, and 13s are, to be fair. Yeah, it seems like lusty. See what I mean? Like, if the devs come back with like a DLC and go, right, we're tweaking all of these mods that never get used, and there's a reason why they never get used, right? And we're going to tweak them all, and we're going to buff them all to catch up with a bunch of others. The amount of then viable builds that will come out would be huge. I've got to empty this. Well, the PS5 can not do native 4K. We're having some issues on 4K for some reason. Oh, right. No, I don't. See, as a PC player, I don't really pay attention to the new consoles and things that are coming out. And what they can do. And obviously, they get significantly more powerful with each generation, which is great. And please delete the cannibal set. Oh, good old cannibal setting.
More bodies.
So the Xbox Series X is more powerful than the PS5 then? Is that I'm asking that as a question. I don't know. Right, let me get a Broodmother. I'm learning this one a bit more. Ah! Kvirians? Thanks for the sub, bud. Appreciate that. We might get a little... Sometimes you get a little, like, sub-train come in. I think Streamlabs kind of catches up sometimes. Hey! And Sylvester, thanks for the sub, my friend. If you're here. Some people just watch a video sub and it still pops up here. I forgot to use branded. Okay. I love it when they explode. Yeah, if you are here, I really appreciate the sub. Hugely appreciate the sub. Channel's been growing at a crazy fast rate. It's amazing. And we've even got to 35 likes, which is awesome. Honestly, this game is funny how just one mod can make or break you. Yeah, some mods are so impactful. Like Detonator, on the chest piece here, decreasing the cooldown by 50% of overheat is humongous. What a difference it makes. Yeah, explode. Love it. I mean, as a Pyro with Detonator, you could play so crazy safe with a massive CC build if you wanted to take it slower. Like, if this wasn't a timed expedition, you could get loads of frees and loads of different CCs, and you could basically do an expedition by just running from cover to cover around the outside of the map, just spamming overheat, because it just hits everything. Like, it wouldn't be the quickest, but if you get something like Detonator, at least it gives you like an option like that. Ouch. Yeah. Love it. When it comes to raw power, yes, but the PS5 load times are insanely fast. Okay. Yeah, the Series X is more powerful, the PS5 is better. New controller, okay. DualSense is so good. But yeah, I mean to say, I just play on PC, so it's all good. Load times only from the Xbox. So the load times are only off from the Xbox by a matter of a few seconds. Ah, that's not too bad. What have we got? I think the coding and architecture is more similar between PC. Hold on. Try and read it from you. I heard loads of Tricksters coming and I was like, nope, not happy about that. Wow, he went flying! Overheat pushed him so far. Boom! That was satisfying. You do feel like a badass, right? When you've been used to playing on 15s and you drop it to like 14 and your damage is crazy high. What does that do? Oh, I nearly killed him. Got a half-life. But yeah, doing 14s it's good fun. You do feel like an absolute boss. Branded off. I'm trying to get around him. There we go. So I can hit everything this way. Boom. Alright. Let's try and catch up with chat after this. These a second. Oh, not enough. Oh, okay. I think the coding and architecture is more similar between PC and Xbox Series X. 2. Experiment 101 is relatively untested studio and most likely don't have the coding experience on Sony. Okay. They've already implied that they will continue to improve the PS version after launch. Righto. Fingers crossed for Biomutant. Looks so awesome. Yeah. Hyped for Biomutant. And if my internet's going to be better on Monday, and I can set that up, and then I can stream Biomutant on Tuesday in high definition, oh my days. Like, that'd be cool. I haven't heard back yet from THQ Nordic, the guys making it, because I have applied as a content creator to try and get 1 day's early access to Biomutant, so I could stream it for you guys on the 24th, and we could just test out a bunch of stuff. You know what I like to do. I'd answer like a ton of questions, and we'll just take it nice and chill. We'll just have a good look at what people want to do, and then you might be able to be like, okay, some people might not want to spoil it, and that's totally fine. Some people might want to go, oh, I'm not sure what build I want to go, and we can take a look at the classes and stuff, and you can kind of theory craft what you want. Put a bit of gameplay in and just see a few things, and then you can crack on with either if you want to play it, or if you don't want to play it, or it would be nice, but it's getting, it's Friday now. I don't know if I'm going to see an email from them. Might be a little bit too late. But yeah, it wouldn't be a selfish thing if I got it. It would be completely community focused. The stream for it, for just like answering you guys' questions and taking a look at what's cracking, which would be cool. I didn't have I just like watching it every time it goes off. Boom. Smoking. Yeah, I've got branded on at the minute, buddy, because I don't have the Acari boots. Is what I'm trying to farm for, and I put branded on earlier, and it's doing a lot of work. Actually, it's good fun. I had to take off damage absorber that I had on because I've been testing loads of different things, right, to make a build and guide video. And then yeah, we were talking about branded, and I got the mod last night, like right towards the end of my stream. And then equipped it today and just tested it out, and it's quite nice for taking out all the big guys. Obviously, this is a bit more easy because I just put this on a CT14 so I can chat more. I don't have to concentrate so much then. No sympathies for the flies; they are the worst. I have both, and it's really just up to personal preference. Nice. Yeah, it's all personal preference, really. Probably true, Froggy, but they shouldn't have to try to improve the game. It's been in development since 2017. Just play everything on PC instead. But it's not like... Hold on, let's kill this guy first.
You all look pretty angry, I get that. I'm still gonna need that hot back.
Smashed him. Jeez, he got annihilated. Check on that way. I'm getting much better at weaving in like Moaning Winds and things now, and like comets and stuff, like mid heatwave combos. I feel like I'm getting much more used to it now. Smash him with the Moaning Winds and a melee. Right, where's boss? Here we go. What I want to do is this. See, I managed to get a comet like in the middle of all that then. It's quite nice. Is these the last two guys, I think it might be? Boom. Sweet. But it's not just game. Native 4K's issue called PlayStation. I think they spent too much money and time working on the controller than the console. Maybe so there, man. Maybe so, Casper.
Thank you, Outrider.
At least the controller should be okay then, Phoenix. It's good, but supposedly they already have drift issues, from what I've heard. Okay. Running the Firestorm does. I'll show you 1 second. Armor. There we go. So anyone who armor of the Acari. Still can't get these boots. Yeah. So I've had like a chest piece on this map. I've got two here. I've already broken one down. I've had loads of them. They just dropping for me left, right, and center, but the boots aren't. The boots just aren't. Yeah, it's gloves, wasn't it? Get rid of a few of these. But I've had this now, this chest piece off loads of different expeditions. But yeah, double drop on a CT14 is good. Let's have a little look at my class then. It's mid-tree. And what time are we at? We are... It's nearly 20 past. So, Yeah, Firestorm, right? So I tried Tempest, and using Phoenix and not using Phoenix, which brings you back to life. Like, I've tried a lot of this, and I tried a lot of mid tree. I haven't done. People keep telling me that with ashes, with ash blast and massive consumer and stuff, then top tree is amazing. So I've even heard people starting off mid tree, picking up things like wildfire, and then shooting up and getting like ashes to ashes. So I think there's a lot of different variations and stuff that you can you can do with this. But yeah, this going top tree decreases your immobilized cooldowns, which could be really nice because my overheat cooldown is really low anyway, but ash blast there you can see is 17 seconds. So I think that's what a lot of people do. They end up picking up a lot of these ones up here. Maybe that one as well. I'm not sure how far you can stretch your points going up through. I've not tried it. But I found that mid-tree was really well balanced. And then I took out my, I didn't use that one, or that one, or that one. And I had damage absorber in, and I was testing out a few different things. I came down and picked up like an extra anomaly power here. And I was using like this one and this one here for like more damage stuff. Then I got branded. And I took out my damage absorber mod, and then I made up for that with these ones here, and my damage is still crazy high, so it's like almost like full tank across here apart from that. So more health, more armor, more health, more resistance, more health, skill life leech, which is tankiness, right there, more health, like, and it's crazy like how much damage I do even though this is like a full tank build pretty much. It's madness, absolutely crazy. And then, yeah, just like a very, very quick rundown. Comet and Fortress, Moaning Winds and Fortress. A 3-piece Acari with Fire Tsunami, Captain Hunter, Detonator, Tidal Wave for an extra Heat Wave. Anomaly Echo is just on here. I don't particularly like it, but I need the 3-piece Acari, so that's on. And Ride the Wave for a 3rd Heat Wave. Burnt Out, which is why I'm using 3 Heat Waves for the debuff, and then Branded for the debuff with Thermal Bomb, which we've been testing out, which is really nice. Pants on Fire, which just is really good for taking out ads and things on the outside of the map, just doing that extra damage every time you do it. And Untamed Power is really sweet as well. You could take out Untamed Power, you could take out one of the, like, you could take out Ride the Wave. If you could swap out 2 mods on a piece, I would definitely take out Anomaly Echo, but it is what it is, So yeah, that's just like a very quick overview there. And again, we're gonna, I don't normally struggle too much on this, but I've got like 20 minutes, if that, right? So I'm just gonna do like this one. Might not have time for one more, we'll see. See how quickly I get through this. Is one of the reasons I'm doing it on like 14, so I can chat more and focus less on this. Well, I started gaming very young on a Spectrum. Oh, it evolves into the Amiga and eventually PC. I have too much
Looks like the Pharaohs built a camp
M and
in the
keyboard.
impact crater.
My DNA comes to consoles, racing games. Like, I absolutely love PC gaming. Absolutely love it. I know there's the whole like meme thing of like PC Master Race stuff. I actually just really like it. I've got a PS4. I used to game a fair bit, like when I was at uni and stuff, on Xbox. Then I got like a gaming laptop and things, which I really quite liked having. And then I managed to get, when I got a bit of money after like uni and stuff, got myself some nice. Wow, I'm really running out in the middle here. Oh, it's because it's CT40s, isn't it? I was like, why am I able to just run right out the middle and not die? Yeah, then I got myself a nice PC, and I just haven't looked back since. All right. This hunter. All right, that's a bit. trying to just do this quick. Smash. Right. Now is a horrible time to buy a PC unless you have an extra 2k burning a hole in your pocket for scammers. Yeah, I mean the new GPUs, like, everyone's buying them for crypto mining, weren't they? So it's like hard to get hold of them. I bought this PC like a bit over a year ago now, I think, and it's done me wonders. I spent like $2.5 grand on it at the time. Hit. Okay. Yeah, they're taking good advances out of the virus right now. Most things double price. These birds don't nail me, even though it's on CT 14. Wow. They can hurt, man. Especially that line one that they do, and they just shoot in a straight line there. It does work. Yep. Got an Xbox Series X 3 weeks ago, no regrets. Nice. Correct. This is the funniest thing that I found with Pyros, is you just focus on like the elites and stuff that are there, and all the ads just die. Like with a Trickster, like you've got to shoot everything. With a firepower based build, right? You've got to actively, like, all the ads you've got to like jump to or whatever and teleport to and shoot them and do all that. But with this, I literally, ads are like irrelevant because they just end up dying off because of all the AoE around you and like overheat all the time. So it's like I run to like the alphas and the brood mothers and stuff like that, and everything else just might as well not even be there. It's really funny. Yeah, but something that was 1,000 last year. Oof. GPUs are pricey right now. My I've got a 2080 Super in my NVIDIA 2080 Super, which is really decent to be fair. But yeah, I know it wasn't too long after I got that. I don't know, maybe within like 6 months or so after I got that they released like the next set, like the 3000 series. Like the I can't remember the exact ones, but it's like the 3060 or 3070, 3080, 3090 runs. And I've got an AMD Ryzen, I think it's 3900X, like 12 core or something processor. I'm not sure, 12 core, 16 core. Like those two are pretty decent. I'll catch up with comments in a sec, guys. It's just beast this down. Okay. Trying to get Moaning Winds to mess up the cooldown. These guys up. Too far away. There we go. Cool. I like PC, don't get me wrong, but a great setup that can 4K 120 and ray tracing. HDR is going to cost way more than Xbox Series X. Yeah, it definitely will. Like 6x, you know, the price. But yeah, I can't. I've got a 4K monitor, an Asus one, but this one's not a 4K monitor. This one's what's it? It's an Asus that's 144 hertz monitor that can be overclocked to 165. I generally just tend to use it at like 120 because it's you know, my frames at the minute, looking down at here, are like 150 while streaming, but everything's on low settings. If I look over there, I'm at like 120, 170 up, looking down. But if I'm like moving around and things, it can drop down to like 70 frames, 80 frames, and then you're not really keeping up with the refresh rate, are you? So I think 160 refresh rate is a bit crazy. But I did notice a big difference when I went from a 60 for shooter games, just for shooter games. I noticed a big difference because I was playing Tarkov. It's great for Tarkov. When I went from a 60 refresh rate monitor to 120, it was really decent, the difference. So yeah, it's cool. Okay, what time are we at? 1:30. All right. Steve, what would you recommend for someone who's stuck at CT11, just a case of grinding the CT levels that I can do in hopes of a legendary will drop? Depends on your build and everything you're doing, Stevie. If you're after a budget build for an AP Pyromancer, on my channel I've put out a build which has no legendaries and no tier 3 mods, and it carried me to CT15. And then once you get to CT15 with a budget build, I recommend dropping down to like 14 or 13 and just farming them like efficiently, because you can just blitz them through, and then get like your legendaries and build up that way. So there are options and things to do that, but you want to be getting, you know, if you're at CT11 and you're stuck there, then drop it down to CT10 or 9, farm up a bunch of them, get your drop pod resources, and start, you know, go to Zahidi here and start upgrading your gear to keep it as high as you can, because it really makes a big impact. Get like some mods for some like a build that you want. Start building up there, and then once you've got everything upgraded and things, then like jump back into a CT11. Also as well, if you want to just jump up and you're trying to get gold, Archways of Enoch is probably your best bet. It's one of the easier ones, and you just have the most important thing is you have so much time with Archways, absolutely huge amount of time. I'm going to do a 13 as the last run on Boomtown, just absolutely nail it through, so we can just slot in one more run here. But yeah, Steve, that's what I'd recommend. Oh man, that's what I did with my Trickster to start with, and then as my second character here, I used a bunch of the resources from my Trickster. You're just moving things through the stash. I could get an item, put it through the stash. My Trickster could then upgrade it with the resources he had, then I could pass it back, so I saved loads of time that way. And that's just something you can do if you want to, once you've... oh wow, I hit the Crimea? Don't expect to hit him. That one. It's the guy I wanted, but I didn't expect it. Okay, I'm just firing that off randomly in the air to get Moaning Winds proc in. Yeah, I hope that has helped, Steve. The other thing you can do as well is you can join my Discord. Right, you can do exclamation Discord, or link will be in the description. And Nightbot also just like chucks it out every so often. People do free CT carries in there all the time, like every day. We've got like 150 people in there now, I think. So anybody who wants to join Discord and just like join the fun there, come along. The more the merrier. We've got a couple of mods and things. It's getting much more like professional and great stuff in there, because you know my channel's still relatively new. And then, yeah, play with some of the other guys that are in there, so you can do that. Oh, Casper, you've just said it. Amazing. Thank you. Join Discord. I didn't get that far down the comments. Need to come to bed, yeah, sorry, I'm focusing on trying to get this done. I appreciate that, Casper, my man. Focus shots. Boom. Oh god, doing CT13s is great. Still waiting for app roll. Oh yeah, that I should be able to set that up. Yesterday, I spent a little bit of time and I managed to set up it as a community server, which allowed me to put in like moderators. So I managed to set up, I spent the time and set up Froggy and Frosty as mods in Discord, which is great. I really appreciate those two. I know you're here, Froggy. Appreciate that, my man. So they can help mod the channel. But yeah, if I can set up roles as well, so I can put people as like a carrier and stuff like that, as you said, Casper, that would be really nice. So then people know who to contact if you want to do carries, or you want to be carried, should I say. This room. I see orbs. Appreciate your ice. Steve, Trickster build. Okay, I've got I have a budget perma-crit build. The video, I don't want to say it's like outdated. It was back when the I should have switched. Sorry, it was back when emergency stance was bugged, so you can take out emergency stance and put on mitigation from death if you're a firepower based Trickster build, as you said. But yeah, I've got a load of builds on Tricksters, load of builds, endgame builds and things. As I said, the budget perma-crit build, yes, it has legendaries in it. One that you can buy from Diego, the Bulwark, and the other one is you need to have Embalm's Rage because that's what gives you the perma-crit. But you could swap out Embalm's Rage for like Dark Sacrifice or Killing Spree if you've got either of those two, because they're both absolutely amazing, and just build up like firepower. But you'll get an idea of a build that will work to give you kind of infinite bullets and stuff with like the bleed build from a Bulwark. Videos on my channel, I recommend, Steve, just give it a quick watch. You'll probably learn some stuff, and you might be able to adjust some things for yourself, because I put a couple of different options and things in there, because I main Trickster and I love Trickster. I think Trickster's amazing. Alright, no legendaries, okay. Still no boots. Still no boots. Don't know who this froggy chap is, but he's definitely not. Astro King, what's the best mods to put in the Death Shield and the Effigy? For what build? For a firepower based build? What's your class and build, Astro? I need to know that before I can answer it fully. For example, if I'm saying here, for an AP Pyro, for a Death Shield, Moaning Winds is amazing. You could put Shadow Comet on it and use it instead of this one. You could go Fortress Shadow Comet. I could use two Death Shields here. I just happen to have a Funeral Pyre here. But I could definitely swap it out and put Death Shield, Death Shield. For a firepower Trickster, then on a Death Shield and Embalm's Rage is really strong for perma-crits, and you make a build on that. Death Shield and Dark Sacrifice I absolutely love. I think that could be even stronger, and that's what I started using most recently on my Trickster. Cool, alarm there, cool. And Killing Spree is also absolutely amazing. Basically things that are buffing your firepower or buffing your damage there. So Trickster, right, okay, yeah, so let's have a little look, because I've got to go in a moment. I'll just do this to finish off the stream, right? I'll bring up my Trickster and I'll show you what he's currently rocking. It's not a perfect build, but it's like in the top 1% of absolutely destroys everything, right? Because there's a few things that you can kind of tweak out. On an effigy, I put Dark Sacrifice on. You could put Fortress on, because Fortress should increase the damage of Concentration Blast. I've done a build, the AoE crit build, which is basically not AoE, an AoE like one-shot build with the effigy. Again, full video, Astro, on my channel of that. It's got a ton of views and load of good feedback and stuff. I even had someone coming in earlier saying they're using it now, and it's disgusting. It does so much damage. So if you're after an effigy build, Dark Sacrifice is great. Fortress is absolutely great. Dark Sacrifice is going to give you a bit extra damage just straight up, but Fortress will obviously give you a ton of extra damage as well, but also increase the damage of the Concentration Blast, I believe. And then, yeah, Fortress Dark Sacrifice on a Death Shield is outstanding. Fortress Killing Spree is outstanding. Fortress and Embalmer's Rage is outstanding. But if you're using Embalmer's Rage, you want to put in things like Crit Stack and the Tier 1 mod on Twisted Rounds, which is called Twisted Fate, which increases your crit damage by 30%. Otherwise, if you're using Dark Sacrifice, so you know, if you're using a crit build, put in Crit Stack in the other one to be able to boost your crit damage. Otherwise, if you're using straight firepower like Dark Sacrifice, then just put in straight firepower mods and things. If you got Dark Sacrifice, you're laughing, right? This is so strong. Death Shield, Dark Sacrifice is like top tier. Absolute S tier. Absolutely amazing. It's crazy damage. And then I've got in here bonus firepower, close range damage, cooldown reduction. Ideally, you want to have that on all your pieces. I don't have it on all of mine because I'm a bit lazy sorting out some of the bits. I just change things around. Stare into the Barrel is really, really strong. I love Ice Trap. I've got it in. You don't specifically need to have it in. You can do what you like there. I really like it in. Mitigation from Death is, you could get away with just using that as one defensive mod and then change Ice Trap to something else, but I like having them both because my damage is still absolutely silly high. Like it's crazy silly high. And then Personal Space for extra close range damage is really strong. I'm using the lower chrono suit here because it comes with ammo bargain. So when you kill something, you get 20% of the ammo back in your magazine, which is amazing. It might not sound like a lot, but it's amazing. And then instant reload, which is like the king mod that everybody wants on here, which is when you use your teleport, it fully replenishes the magazine of whatever you're using, and it's absolutely outstanding. It comes on the Yugaki Cow. I think I put it in storage or something. Instant reload's good. So that's how I get all my ammo back. Captain Hunter comes on the gauntlets of the cannonball here. I just was too lazy to swap it out to get close range damage on. So I've got Captain Hunter there and then Sharp Eye. So you can see, like, Stare into the Barrel, Sharp Eye, and then I got Bloodlust on here, which is amazing as well. And Buckshot Shells for even more damage. So it's like straight up damage on both of them, straight up damage on Sharp Eye, straight up damage on Personal Space, straight up damage on Stare into the Barrel. Combined with these two just means you just absolutely own everything. Like, they don't stand a chance. CT15, you just breeze through it. It's hilarious how easy it is. Yeah, so I've got like builds and guides and stuff on this, and Captain Hunter is really, really strong as well. And again, you could play around with Ice Trap, you could put in Emergency Stance, you could put in, what's the shield one? When your health drops down, you get shield. You could put in, if you want resistance, you could put in Circle of Power. I just think Ice Trap looks cool, and it's nice, so I use it. There we go. Alright, so I'll leave it there. I've got to go, guys. I've got some errands and things that I need to run. I don't know what I'm going to be doing later on. We'll see. I might be able to come back on for another stream later, possibly. But yeah, the build is pretty similar, if not exactly the same, that I use with the effigy here. Because you're just swapping out, like, constant, really ridiculously high DPS for crazy DPS, slightly higher skill cap because you're firing less often, so you've got to make sure you hit your shots, but also AoE damage on this, so there you go. But yeah, check out the videos on the channel, join Discord, sub to the channel if you like it, or if you learned something. Remember to like the video if you liked it, the stream, sorry, as well, if you liked it in the video. And I will see you guys later. I really have to run. Apologies for that. I'll see you if I'm on later on. Just keep an eye on the channel and stuff if you're about, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so really good stream. Really nice, good fun. We just hit over 3 hours, which is cool. Nice little cheeky extra stream today, a bit earlier than I normally do. And I'll see you guys later on, alright? Take it easy, and I'm hyped for Monday's internet. So, beast. Alright, see you guys soon.